I'm Sanjay Kaul. I look after financial services consulting in the UK for Logica. FATCA is a US tax regulation that's estimated to cost the financial services industry upwards of £30 billion. Every indication from the IRS, HMRC and the industry is that it will happen, and it is happening. There is a lot of uncertainty about the regulation. For example, what constitutes a foreign financial institution, and to what extent withholding and pass-through will become part of the legislation. The HMRC and the G5 are trying to negotiate with the IRS to lessen the impact of FATCA on financial services firms over here. Right now, firms should be doing planning. They should be identifying who are the executives responsible and the governance across lines of business and across geographies. And they should be focusing on the client onboarding processes in preparation for the registration next year. At the same time, they should be prioritizing these activities over things like pass-through, where there is still further clarification on the regulations. Logica is interested in this legislation because it has a strong heritage in things like client onboarding processes, payments processing and reporting. We've been working with over 650 banks, insurers and investment managers in these areas. Through our work with some of the largest organizations across Europe, we've been helping to address their FATCA challenges. For example, the US tax regulation sets a precedent that the rest of the world could follow. That means that the solution that is developed now needs to be future-proofed to cope with new tax regulations coming from other parts of the world down the road. We're keen on hearing and sharing views about this regulation. We'll share more about this as it develops, and hopefully the cost and impact can be reduced below the £30 billion estimate.